Hi, today I'm going to be taking you through a little glute burner series. So we just need your mat and yourself. Again, this one is going to be weight bearing on your wrists. So if you need those weights to have under your hands, we're going to spend pretty much most of the time on our wrists here in a 4-point kneel. So when you're ready, let's get started. So we're going to be in a 4-point kneel, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to start here with our cat-cows, pressing through your hands to round through the top of your t-shirt. And then you're going to drop your belly, arch your back, look forward. Then we go back, pressing through your hands, really round through your spine, look down at the floor. Drop your belly, arch your back, pull those shoulder blades down your back as you look forward. Let's go for another 4, making the biggest shapes that you can here. You've got 3. Go for 2. And last one. That's it. Find your neutral spine for me. You're going to extend your left leg straight out behind you and then draw it back in under your hip. We extend and bend. Here for another 4. Go for 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg straight out behind you. We lift and lower, keeping that leg as straight as you can. It's a tap up and lower down. Here for 5. Let's go for 4. You've got 3, 2. Hold that leg up on 1. Flex your foot, bend your knee, bringing your foot to your bottom. Point your toe, extend, flex and bend, point, extend. We want to try keep that leg up in line with your bottom the whole time as it's extended. That's it. We're here for another 5. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one, we flex and bend. Hold that leg bent. You're bringing it into your donkey kicks. Knee comes down and then we press it back up. Keeping that leg nice and bent. You're high-fiving the ceiling with your flex foot. Keeping those hips nice and square to the mat. Try not to twist open here. You've got another 6. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. You're going to take that knee over on a diagonal, tap it down to the mat, bring it back up to the ceiling. Down on a diagonal, bring it back up. We're here for another 5. Go for 4. You've got 3, 2. And last one. Knee comes back up, bring it back down to the mat. You're going to drop down onto your right forearm. Keep that left arm up nice and straight. We're coming into our fire hydrants. Toes pointed, you lift your leg up to the side and bring it back down. Lifting up and down. Now you want to keep your knee up in line with your foot. Make sure you're not dropping that knee or dropping that foot. We've got a nice straight line from knee to foot here. For another 6. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up on 1. Flex your foot, we extend your leg on a diagonal and bend knee to elbow. Extend and bend. Getting a little bit of a side crunch into your obliques here as well. We're here for another 6. Go for 5. Try not to let that leg drop for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend and hold. Point your toe. Swing your leg to the side and then back out behind you. Swing to the side. Take it back out behind. We're here for another 5. Try not to let that leg drop down too low for another 4. You've got 3. Go for 2. And last one here. Take it back out. Bend your knee back in. Lower it back down to the mat. Press up to both your hands. Take your knees out nice and wide. And just sink back into your child's pose. Hold in here for a moment. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more deep breath here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then let's round your back as you come back up, back into your 4-point kneel. We'll go straight to the other side. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We start by extending your leg out behind you and bringing it back in. We extend and bend. Take it straight out, bring it back to the mat for another 4. Go for 3. You've got 2. And 1, hold that leg straight out behind you. We lift and lower. Tap and lift. Leg comes up and down for another 5. You've got 4, 3, 2. Hold your leg up on 1. Flex your foot, bend your knee, bringing your foot to your bottom. Point your toe, extend your leg out straight. Flex and bend, point, extend. Flex and bend, point, extend for another 6, 5, 4. Keeping those hips nice and square to the mat for another 3, 2. Last one. We bend and hold. Draw your knee down to the mat. You've got your donkey kicks. That foot stays flexed as we bring your leg back up and down. Keep your knee bent as your foot high fives the ceiling. Comes back down to the mat. Here for another 6. Go for 5. You've got 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up on 1. Take it over the other side of your left leg, then back up to center. Down on a diagonal, back up. We're here for another 6. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg back up, draw it down to the mat. Drop down to your left forearm. Keep your right arm extended up nice and straight. We're coming into your fire hydrant. Right leg lifts up to the side, comes back down. We come up and down, remembering to keep that knee in line with your foot here. Don't let your knee drop or your foot drop. We're here for another 6. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your leg up on 1. Flex your foot. We press it out and then draw your knee back to your elbow. Press your leg out on a diagonal, knee to elbow. So getting a little bit of oblique crunch in here too. We're here for another 6. Let's go for 5. You've got 4. Go for 3, 2. Press and hold on 1. Point those toes. Take your leg out to the side and then swing it back out behind you. Control the movement, don't rush it. Take your leg out to the side, back out behind. Try not to let that leg drop. Keep it up in line with your hip. We're here for another 4. Go for 3. You've got 2. And last one here, draw that leg out to the side, bend your leg, bring it back down to the mat, press up to both hands, take your knees out nice and wide, and let's sink back into your child's pose, resting down here. Take a couple of deep breaths, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Keep reaching those hands out in front of you as far as you can, really sink back to your heels. We'll just stay here for another 5. And then slowly rolling yourselves up. And you are all done. Thanks for joining me for our quick little glute burner, and I'll see you next time.